step back, honey. Let's go.
I didn't come to crash the party. I came to end it.
Am I ready? Okay, hold on. Lights. So hello everyone, it's Savity and I'm back for yet another video. I hope you guys are having a great time and welcome back to my channel, guys. This is what I'm wearing today. I'm just giving you guys all of that, honey. But you won't believe it. So the other day I checked a video regarding the reasons why the Philippines is better than the United States, and you guys saw how I felt about that video. And then I was like, wait, is there anything about the UK? Let me see. Well, hold and behold, not too long ago a video popped up and I would like to see the 11 ways that the Philippines is better than the UK. Hi, honey, the queen is gonna come for you guys. Ciao. Honey, you know, oh, let's see this. Videos like this scare me, and I'll be real with you guys. Like, I don't know, but first let me spray. So this is from the Juicy Vlogs. Oh, that's a nice name. The Juicy, real good. Okay, now
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Is that a good angle? Definitely want the play button in, because you know, proud of that. Luce, so you ready? Okay, decided to totally change up anyway. So
oh, she's a ginger. Okay.
We thought today, we actually got inspired by a video we watched.
Yeah, it's very easy to see someone with ginger and a natural ginger in the British and UK world.
Ways they thought the Philippines was better than America. Yeah. They kind of come from America, and they were talking about some of their experience. So today's video is totally inspired by that.
Okay.
We're not copying it, but we're going to do things we think are better in the Philippines compared to the UK.
Yeah, so our version. So we're from the UK, we live in Manila. If you've just found us from this video, most of you guys watching probably already know that. And we just also wanted to say before we get into it that this isn't like a video bashing the UK. It's that we've chosen to live in the Philippines, and we've thought of 11 things that we feel are...
Some people in the UK will feel that way. That's why I'm scared of videos like this.
Yeah, this isn't like a bashing the UK video. There's plenty of things we love about the UK, but it's purely our opinions.
Yeah.
If you are new to the channel, we went travelling in 2018, and we went all around Asia, and then we came to the Philippines, fell in love with it, and we decided to...
Guys, I as an American, I'm scared to go to do videos like that. So when I see they have gods, I have to be real.
We decided we wanted a base here, so we now have an apartment in Manila, and yeah, so...
Oh, okay.
Are we wonky?
So you guys are now based in the Philippines.
We made 11 things. We were going to do 10, then we were like, we can do better than that.
Let's do 11.
And this honestly didn't take long to come up with because
oh really?
I've never specifically things that are better.
So guys, I've never been to the UK, I've never been to Europe, and I don't know if that will ever happen.
This ain't no allegedly.
So this will give me an idea of what the UK is like. Growing up, I always watched movies from the UK. I love the British soap opera so much, you guys, it's not even funny. So I know, and when people watch them, they're like, oh no, I don't get what they're saying. I'm like, are you kidding me? That is British English language. Like, it's as simple and raw as what are you saying? So seeing this now, I'm like
okay, so we're going to do like one at a time and then we'll talk about it. And guys, comment below if you agree with this, if you disagree, if there's anything else you want to add at the end of this video.
You know, we've got some viewers that are either like from the Philippines, or they were born here, or their parents were born here.
I've always said, comparing two countries, I just stay away from it for some reason. It's just
definitely it'd be really interesting to read that. Okay,
well, let's see.
Hop straight in. These are in no particular order.
Okay.
They are in an order.
Well, they're in an order, but they're in no particular order.
Okay.
This is in no particular order.
Okay.
Number 1, deliveries.
Yes.
And by this we mean convenience and speed of deliveries. The example we're going to give is when we were kitting this place out. We've got vlogs where we went furniture shopping for this place.
Okay.
And honestly, we just chose a load of stuff. Someone helped you the whole way around the store. Huge things, coffee table, this huge rug, all these huge things, we just chose them. This still had a delivery service which got all this stuff to us on the same day.
And it wasn't even like way late that day. We had to race it home. So they were like, it's going to be there soon. We still had to get one more thing in the shop, and we were like, is our rug going to be there before we are? Like, that's how convenient it is.
Oh wow.
So you can go and choose all your stuff, you don't have to lug it around yourself. You just choose it all, it arrives at your place a couple of hours later. In the UK, if you order something, often it will take days, sometimes weeks for like pieces of furniture. Here they've got a lot of stock out in stores.
Like within 7 days or within 3 days, you have to choose what you want.
Super expensive because it's same day. Like it was maybe, I think off the top of my head, it was 800 pesos, which is around £12. And if you're looking at the UK, you're going to be talking like, I don't know, a lot more. For like an actual van to come and deliver something that's that big,
100%.
you might have to hire a van for the day, or you're going to be paying like a lot more than that.
Super convenient here. Another example is when we ordered this monitor for our desk. It came within like an hour because they just used Grab. You can order a driver to go and get it. It costs £2 or £3, and you've got your item from a store in a couple of hours. So good. Instead of
that's really good.
4 to 6, 7 day working day deliveries in the UK.
And if the shop needs to have a delivery service, you just use Grab or another delivery service that means it's for you.
Exactly.
Something else that we've really noticed here, and I think was probably one of the main things in visiting shops and stuff when we first got to the Philippines that we really noticed was how many staff are working in each store and the customer service you get in any shop. I'm not talking like high-end brands necessarily, like any brand at all, any shop.
It's so useful. You walk in and you get help straight away. They ask you what you're looking for and then they can go and help you. They can even recommend stuff. I feel like they have everyone in working has good knowledge of the product as well. You don't get that in the UK sometimes. There's this thing of, I don't know, I only work here. I don't know about. There's real product knowledge and there's so much attention on you. They really value you as a customer.
That's really nice.
They really help you get what you want from that store. An example in the UK when we went back last time, and someone did help us, but there was only one person working in the shoe store. We were kind of choosing. They showed us to the item, we were looking at it and choosing, and then we turned around and they were gone. And we were quite surprised because we were so used to the Philippines, they wait for you.
Oh, really? No, they don't.
You can pay for it.
It's very normal.
It does make sense though, because you know, in the Philippines, I don't think they pay per hour, but in the UK, they do pay per hour. So there is this statement, time is money, so I do get why, you know. But in the Philippines, I'm sure when they have you, they're like, oh, you know, like you said, you guys said they are very friendly, so I think that makes sense. Oh, okay.
Someone to help you and then go back to what they were doing.
So the UK has similarities like the United States then.
In the UK, like normal size
like
shops,
the US.
Like 1 or 2 people working. We're talking like 10 or 15 people in the Philippines.
Yes,
like it's a lot more people working.
And it's really helpful.
Okay.
Number 3 is,
you see, they don't pay per hour, that's why. If they pay per hour, there will be less people working. And it will be more of efficiency.
Well, but it's something before quarantine we were doing like 2 or 3 times a week if we're in Manila, maybe twice a week.
I think that's an exaggeration.
If there were good movies
once
out,
a week.
like we were maybe once a week. We were really enjoying it for so many reasons. Compared to us, and this is just in our hometown, this video is just our experience and our opinions. The movie theatres there are okay. Like the seats are fine, they're a little bit old.
Basic and worn.
You get some snacks, the snacks are really overpriced.
So expensive. I'm not joking when I say how much.
Okay, you guys should know something. You know, the Philippines, with what they are saying, the Philippines is a tourist country, so of course they have to do everything to attract these tourists. The UK, I don't think the UK depends on their economy depends on tourism. I don't think so. So I can see why. See, that's the thing. You have to see things from both sides. That's why now you see why I stay away from videos like this, because I tend to see things from a developing country and a developed country. So with that, I'm getting the feel of why this acts this way. How is it that I have such mind? I don't even know how I see things. It's just so unique. That's why I wanted to share my perspective with you guys. But I can see why. And it's true in Asia when it comes to the cinemas, they don't play like every week movies because
the cinemas here, from our experience, you get these huge, comfy, lazy boy recliner chairs.
Yeah, so you can pay more. Some films are done on this, not all of them.
That's one of the reasons we go.
Unreal.
Just to have that experience.
You know, like Joey and Friends and trying to have that like recliner chairs that look so comfy.
No way.
It's literally like that each, and you've got like basically like an armchair to watch this film in.
Ticket prices are way cheaper. In the UK, you can pay around like £15 to go and watch movies.
You pay $20.
We would have to travel like to London to get a similar experience.
So £15 is almost $20. So it's the UK is more like the US. Like there's a lot of similarities.
Story all day.
True.
But I still love it.
We wouldn't be British people if we didn't mention the weather.
I know.
So
Okay.
We love the weather here. It's so hot, it's so sunny all the time.
And I'm the opposite. I don't like the heat.
Okay, so you get like beautiful weather for a longer time. Yes, you've got a big rainy season here, but us two, when I said I still love it, we love storms, we love rain. I don't know why, but we're obsessed. The weather
Yeah, I love rain, I love storm, I love snow. I don't love heat.
It's hot in the UK.
I cannot do heat, I'm sorry.
It's raining in the UK, it's storming like mad here.
Definitely.
Like everything's exaggerated.
You also get guaranteed sunny weather. You get guaranteed heat, which you don't get in the UK.
Yeah, you get that in the summer, but I'm not a fan of the heat.
Openness and friendliness of strangers to strangers. Because when we travel around the Philippines, we are always constantly greeted up with people who don't know who we are, and they'll come up and chat to us and make conversation, ask us where we're from, ask us where we've been in the Philippines, why we're in the Philippines.
That's nice. I have to be real.
I can go up to anyone and start a conversation.
Definitely, and they wouldn't think it was weird. They'd just be like, "Oh yeah, hi, like, how are you?"
Yeah, especially like in the provinces and when you're travelling around quieter areas. In the city, it's a little bit different. People are doing their own thing, but
even in shops and restaurants.
With the way the world is, you just go and walk up to someone on the street.
I mean, like that with some people. There are definitely friendly people in the UK. Very friendly people, but I think
Yeah, we do say hi and just keep moving, but in the city it's not like that, and it's because, let's be real, it's the city.
Ready for action.
Surprise, bitches.
There's a reason why they say in the city you have to have that independence, toughness for a reason, because it preps you, so anywhere you go to, you're not like, oh my god, I'm fucked. No, you're like, okay, let's do this. It gives you that let's do this mentality, and I kind of like it. Maybe it's because I'm the first child raised by a single mom, and as a result, taking care of my siblings has given me that.
Ready for action.
You have to be independent. You have to stand up just in case anything happens. You have your back. Maybe that's why, for me, that's better. Just because, believe me, I've been through so much that I know that some people, if they know that you're like gay, oh child, they would manipulate you, use it, like abuse you mentally, emotionally, physically, so many ways, because they can get away with it. And after going through all that, it changed me. It made me stronger, that now I trust my instincts and listen to myself more. So I like that. To be
a bit less common to just go and start a conversation with.
Maybe I like evolving. I love adapting and evolving.
I think in the countryside in the UK, people say good morning to each other and stuff. Anywhere else, that does not happen.
In the suburbs, people say that. In the country too.
Most people don't say hi or good morning or whatever.
Or just smile.
Every country has its pros and cons.
The use of social media to get stuff done.
Okay.
Awesome. This is awesome.
So basically, anything you want to do, there's going to be some dude that's got a Facebook page that will help you, or someone you can WhatsApp or Viber. And social media is just used not only like in a way to use it as you normally would, like posting or sharing stuff, but to like do business through, or to like book tours, or to make reservations for hotels, or like the monitor, like we said we got delivered, that's done through Facebook.
Oh god.
So easy.
And that's from a normal like store.
You just go on the store page, message them on Messenger on Facebook, say, hey, I want to order this monitor.
Yeah.
Can I pay cash on delivery? Yeah, sure. What's your address? Okay, cool. I'll send it to you with Grab.
Yeah, cash on delivery as well. That's a really good one. That's not in the list.
Yeah, you do it both ways. Like,
No.
You have to pay on credit card online.
Exactly.
Before it gets sent.
Yes.
You might be watching from the Philippines thinking, yeah, it's kind of normal to use Facebook for that, but honestly in the UK it's unheard. I've never used Facebook, but you've got Facebook Marketplace, but that's kind of more.
Yeah,
Facebook. Message like store on Facebook. And
I do know when I order stuff from Facebook, Instagram, it takes longer to get to me. I have to be real with you guys. It takes freaking longer. I'm like,
so true what you said about traveling around. There's always someone's like brother or someone's cousin's uncle or something that can help you out.
Okay.
They just give you a phone number. It's like, oh, call him. If you want to go here, call him. He'll help you.
And
like
they
the
won't
next day.
so there's a lot of connectivity.
Yeah,
that's
so
so
cool.
true.
In the UK, you have to really organise and book things properly
through
official means, not just like.
So you guys, it's a developed country, of course. They did the order, so I can.
Driving, and now I don't want you guys to get us wrong on this point, because what we're getting at here is that driving feels more kind of laid back.
In the Philippines.
Kind of more free, but we do road trips.
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
Mountains, through provinces, and driving honestly seems way more laid back. Now we know, of course, there are rules, there are speed limits, there are traffic enforcement officers, there are things you can and can't do on the road.
Yes.
But the feeling, there's no like lines in the road. There's no parking bays where you have to
No lines in the road?
There's no...
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Guys, no lines. I'll be scared. I'm sorry. Okay, I think, why do I like orderliness? Like, something is wrong with me if, like, I love structure, but yet still be able to...
No, I'm talking about, like, out and about.
Yeah.
It feels way more free to drive around here. In the UK, it is so strict. It's really strict on the roads.
I think something here that you have to do is...
But I'm not surprised. You have the Queen, and you see, I've seen the videos. I'm like...
Concentrating on... Not what I'm saying you shouldn't concentrate. This is probably
Nope.
to say, but... If like imagine when we're on like EDSA and there's like scooters weaving in and out and there's like cars coming behind you and cutting in front and it's a bit crazy. But if you just go with it, nothing bad will happen. I swear. Like
you have to go with the flow. And in the
if
UK,
you start thinking and being like
oh, that's true. Yeah, I can see it makes going with the flow. That's kind of cool though.
Yeah.
Going with the flow.
Or you to overtake coach and stuff. In the UK, there's really no overtaking unless you're on a motorway.
Exactly.
But here it's like everyone's overtaking everyone. You just have to deal with it.
Oh, okay now they're savages. They're like savage.
Tree there, let's go around.
There's a
tricycle just pulled out from me. Okay, I'll just go around there.
A family on a table and chairs in the road. I'll avoid that.
It's just normal stuff there, basically.
Yeah. So number 8 is kind of generic and kind of true. The cost of living. So that's, I'm saying kind of true, but my handwriting. So some things are definitely cheaper here, some things are the same, some things are more expensive. And
it depends where you go. Like, for example, we pay more rent here than we were paying in the UK.
Yeah.
But for the equivalent thing, a nice apartment, modern, clean, building security, swimming pool, gym, etc., etc. In a capital city.
Yeah. In a prime location as well.
Yeah. If we were to do this in London, we'd be paying 4 times the price than we do here.
I know in the UK I heard that the taxes is on a whole different level.
This ain't no allegedly.
We in the US we have taxes, but the UK I heard the taxes, but they said they had better health insurance. So.
Oh, I guess we moved in 4 years ago.
4 years ago.
Yeah.
So compared to what you would get in, say, London, rent's cheaper.
For the direct equivalent.
Going out at restaurants is cheaper, even though some are expensive still, but compared to like London.
I'd say on average, like you're paying less for your food, so in both groceries and going out for meals, but of course you can spend more. Of course, if you went to like the fanciest restaurant every night and then compared it, you'd be like, oh, I'm paying more.
I love her because she's like,
direct comparison, but it's kind of hard to because it's so different.
If we go to like an island for a week or 2 or something and we're buying food from the market and fresh fruits and vegetables
up north somewhere.
Yeah, and just stopping off and buying random food. Things like that are really cheap. Like, well, flights can be cheap if you fly.
That's nice.
And most transport is cheaper than the UK for sure.
But something that's more expensive that you wouldn't expect. I know this is not the idea of the video at all, but don't you find that...
Why do I feel that if I go there I'll be overwhelmed? Just because they have over 2,000 islands. Honey, I want to see all them islands, so I'm like, that would be a lot. Will I get bored? I don't know. Because for someone like me, even in New York, when people are like, New York, for me, I'm bored. Like, I get bored. Like, I was like, oh, wow, you're bored already, you know. And it's because I have, there's a way, it's easy for me to just shut the madness and just do me. Like, I'm not easily influenced into doing stupid things. You know, like, oh, let's go party 50 clubs in one night. Oh, I'm like, after one, I'm like, okay, you know what? Like, my brain is always calculating, so maybe that's why.
It's well expensive there.
Yeah.
But I love to travel, so maybe that's great for me.
Yeah, true. Is there gonna be?
I thought there was, but
that would be amazing if IKEA comes.
Number 9 is something that was also in the video that inspired us to make this. Shopping malls. They're so good here in the Philippines.
I've seen the list, shopping mall.
People meet up with friends there. People go there to get out of the heat because they're all air conditioned. And I think compared to the UK, there's more of them, I'm guessing, because it feels like there are. And I think they're better and bigger and more diverse. And like the other point, with all the staff in the shops, more helpful.
So you can shop till you drop.
Shopping malls. But there's like a handful. There's a handful of like big well-known ones near and around London,
for example,
Newcastle, whatever.
Our hometown, the biggest one near us is like half an hour drive out.
Yeah.
And it's not that big. It's actually not that big. We visited it.
Don't you think it's big?
That was like a big day out for us as a kid. But when we visited last time we were in the UK, we went there. We were like, hang on, this
It's so
actually
small.
is not that big compared to some of the
Well, the UK is actually small, right? So I can see why.
An hour.
Another, the UK has
See, like no town.
separated between UK and the British, like separate.
And then we'll turn the corner and there'll be a huge mall. We can stop there, we can get food.
But, like,
there's always restaurants in
huge.
there.
Yeah.
There's coffee shops. We can do some shopping.
So the Philippines really does have
Oh, so in our
large
opinion,
and
better.
huge malls
Philippines
then.
also, of course, has, I think, 2 or 3 of the big shopping malls in the world.
Yeah, 3! I heard that, I was like, wow.
Top 10? Or 3? No, 3 of the top 10.
Yeah, 3 of the top 10.
Mall of Asia, wait, Malls of Asia. Mall of Asia or Malls of, no, Mall is one of. Mall of Asia, North Edsa, SN North Edsa.
I can only imagine how big and large that mall is.
I've done research.
So number 10 is probably one of my favourite parts of the Philippines, is how diverse it is. You can literally, it feels like you're travelling the world when you're travelling the Philippines, and that sounds dramatic, but it's, you can literally...
Okay, the Philippines is becoming very tempting to actually do a trip to go. I'm so upset that I never went.
Forests in Sagada and Baguio. And then you've got unbelievable beaches, and you've got surfing beaches with huge waves.
But I cannot travel alone.
Sandbars, and
I can't.
you've got
Once upon a time, yes,
clear
but
water,
I don't
you've
think
got
I can
hot
travel
springs,
alone.
You've got waterfalls, you've got jungles, you've got rainforests. Is that the same
I don't know
thing?
if it's technically rainforest, but it feels like
You've
that
got
kind of vibe.
every type of landscape. The only thing I
Okay, so guys, any of this video I've watched, they are all telling me how the Philippines is amazing. What do you guys think? I love to travel. The thing is that I don't have the means to travel like I want to, because if I'm to travel like that, I'll have to close my business. I will have to take like a month or 2 off and just travel, and it will be very expensive for me, because imagine paying your rent at the salon and then traveling, so you're spending both ways. But
Let's move right along.
I think it's possible.
can feel that they don't have is snow, like snowy mountains.
Oh, they don't have snow?
Maybe, has there ever been snow in the Philippines? Let us know.
I don't think so.
But in the UK, yes, you see some beautiful things. Scotland,
Yeah.
I've never been, but it's
Snow is my favorite season, the fall and the winter.
But it's still quite samey.
My
Yeah,
outfits be
get
giving
that
me
real
life, so
difference, and
with
there's
me,
real
I love this.
beaches that you get on this side of the world. And in the Philippines, yeah, you seem to have
And
a lot
I've seen a
different
lot of snow. It's
diverse
different.
landscapes all in one country. It's amazing. And the
Oh.
final one we want to mention is lifestyle apps. And by this we mean
Lifestyle
apps that
apps?
actually
But it's about lifestyle.
no, apps that make your life easier.
Oh,
For example, when we're traveling and we come back here, we often
I
just
was
take
like,
a few nights to edit videos, refresh kind of thing, and then we're back out on the road. So what we like to do is book a cleaner to come and clean this place.
If I was gonna give it to anybody, I had to give it to you.
Cheap
oh.
as well.
It's cheap,
let's
it's
say
really,
that.
really affordable, and it's so easy to book. There's an app called Good Work.
Yeah.
It's not sponsored, but really, really good app.
Oh, they do have it here too in the States. We do have it. Yeah, apps to get people
They bring all
cleaning.
the stuff
I
as
love to
well,
clean
You can
after
book
myself,
air
so
conditioning service, you can book. We have a grease trap.
I can take 14 hours to clean an entire house. Like, yeah, I'm that person. I love to clean, because when I clean, honey, ooh, I clean. I got that from my mom, because mom was a single mom, so she's like, I'm out, I'm going to work, take care of your siblings. So with that, I had to fend for them, so I got used to cleaning and doing the laundry. You know what, it's good to have some kind of parents, because it gives you, I would not feel comfortable if someone cleans after me, except it will be tough, or I will have to clean with them. Not, yeah, but
they can do like beauty
that's
services and
nice.
massage, like proper good massages
It's
as
really
well.
good. You can book it for an hour. If you want more, you can just reach over to your phone and extend.
But the typical
Lowering
American
the
would prefer
massage
someone
on
else
the
to clean
app.
after
They
them,
bring the
so
oil, they bring a little, they've got music on their phone they can play during it, and it's only 400 pesos for 1 hour, and it's so amazing. In the
wow.
UK you'd be paying a lot for an hour's
And I don't
massage.
think I don't think there's apps where you can book.
in the US you can get
Call
between
someone or you have to go online.
400, you can get between 600
And there's
pesos
also an app we
and
haven't tried,
1,000
but there's an app
pesos,
for like an assistant. If you're
rates wise.
and you want to pay someone to go and
My Kuya, yeah.
you can pay someone to go and I don't know, collect some shopping or get this or do this for you.
There's
It's like a
another
personal
app.
assistant app. We haven't tried it.
When I was in Wrexham
wow.
the other day, which is our local supermarket, there's a thing, I can't remember the name, Metro something, and you
That reminds me of Metro, the train. Metro cards in New York.
Do your food shopping.
You need your
app,
Metro
and
card.
Guy gets your screen up and goes around to the shop, does your food shop for you, and then delivers it to you.
As far as we know, there's nothing like that in the UK, or not to the scale of how easy.
We do have it here in the US.
Okay guys, thanks so much for watching. That was our like 11 things of
Oh, it's true, the UK is smaller.
in the Philippines compared to the UK. As we said, just our opinion.
Yeah, because you guys did not go deep like the other video though.
In the UK, it's just things that we've spent time here. Things we love
The other video they went in, I was like, huh?
Better here than in the UK.
They played it safe. Let's do it. So the points they listed out were very, very safe. Yeah, the other video, you know, between the US and the Philippines, some of them I was like, no, you did not. But it is what it is. Like I said, it's so weird for me, but okay. You guys are safe from the Queen, because if you guys had said something crazy, the Queen would have just I'm kidding. Anyway, I love you guys so much. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this. From Savity and Dubs House Studios, I'm out, honey.
Gagging.
Gagging. Talk big shit, got my bank account.